All right, good morning. All right, good morning, everybody. Before we get started with our program, I want to focus everybody's attention on the screen up here. So September is going to be a big month for the Chamber. We have our first ever Membership Appreciation Month in September. And the big event for that month is our inaugural Membership Appreciation Luncheon, which is going to be September 16th. If you look at all these areas here, we want to recognize Chamber members that are outstanding in our community in these areas, and this is where everybody comes into play. This is for you. This month is for our members, and we need you to go on and nominate people for these areas so that we can have a real successful September Membership Appreciation Month. So I wanted this on everybody's mind this morning as we get started, and Shane's going to tell us more about that, but I wanted y'all to focus on this because this is going to be fun, and we need everybody's help with this. So now we'll get started with the regular meeting. Welcome to First Friday on the second Friday of July. That's not confusing, and we're going to be talking about that. Every time you hear it, you'll say, well, it's not really the first Friday. No, it's the second Friday. Last week we were celebrating July the 4th. So welcome this morning. We want to thank our sponsors this morning, Tyndall Federal Credit Union. We couldn't do it without you this morning. Our beverage and coffee sponsor, Arc of the Bay and Coca-Cola, and our entertainment in the Rotundra, iHeartMedia. So thank you for being here this morning. I do have a disclosure in here. It says, please let everyone know that today's meeting is being recorded, parentheses, watch what you say and how you pronounce it, parentheses. All right, noted. We are being recorded. All right, at this time I'd like to ask Reverend Henry Hazard to come up and lead us in the invocation, and we'll follow that with the pledge to the flag.
Thank you, Joe. Let's pray. Heavenly Father, you control the weather. That means you are the author of these natural disasters. You're trying to get our attention. You have a standard of righteousness, and we promote and practice wickedness. You have a standard of ethics, and yet there's deception in business dealings. You have a morality standards, but we violate that. God, you have our attention. Right now, Father, we're appealing for mercy. We ask you to forgive us of our sins. Father, please heal our land. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
All right, thank you. Please join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you, Reverend Hazard. Now I'd like for all of our elected officials, our military personnel, our first responders, if you'd please stand and be recognized. Thank you for all that you do for our community and our country, and without you, we couldn't do what we do in our country every day, so thank you for what you do. So now it's time for our new member introductions and first-time attendees. If you could make your way down front to Tamara, and please state only your name and your business name. This isn't a time for commercials.
Step on up.
Mike Straka with Harris Business Machines.
Andy Garrison with Nickel Creek Development.
Chris Hefner with Hefner Technical Solutions and also CertFirst.com.
Forrest Danielson with Danielson Bookkeeping LLC. I'll be handing out some cards here at the door if you're interested. Thank you.
Hi, good morning. Rhonda Deaton, Northwest Florida Beaches International Airport.
David Switzer with Edward Jones.
Good morning. I'm Kimberly Thurmond with Airgas.
Matthew Hendricks with Hendricks Land Management.
Mary Hendricks, also with Hendricks Land Management.
Hey, good morning. Daniel Gibbons with G6 Development Company.
Good morning. Amy Berger with Collective Soul.
All right, thank you for being here this morning, and thank you for being a part of the Bay County Chamber. So, this month, Tyndall Federal Credit Union graciously sponsored this event, and like I said earlier, without their sponsor, we wouldn't have this event. We appreciate all that Tyndall does for us. Here this morning is Jason Newman, the Vice President of Marketing for Tyndall Federal Credit Union. And Jason, if you'll come up and give us a few words about our sponsor this morning. And while you're walking up, I do have a trivia question for you with the 4th of July.
Oh, no.
So we know how the flags are displayed, the American flag, the Florida flag on the flagpole. What did the American flag say to the Florida flag?
Gulf of America? I don't know.
Good answer, but flags don't talk, they just wave.
That's true. Well, good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. My name's Jason Newman, and I lead marketing for Tyndall Federal Credit Union. Just wanted to say thank you to everybody for being here on this Friday morning. Want to also say thank you to the Chamber of Commerce, as well as our presenting sponsor and our community. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about Tyndall in the, sorry, y'all. There we go. Okay. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about Tyndall in the community, and just take a few minutes of your time. Community, it is our foundation as an organization, and we're committed to giving back to local community, right here in our local communities, and to organizations right here in Bay County, where we all live, work, and worship. Talk a little bit about how we do this. We support local 501c3 organizations through community grants, sponsorships, donations, as well as through volunteerism. In Tyndall, we actually provide all of our employees a little bit over 3,600 hours of paid volunteer time to get out and donate our time in many different ways, and today I'm going to touch through a few of those. In the month of April, we had Tyndall Cares Month, and this is a month where we celebrate, we organize a bunch of different community projects. It could be, say, the Science and Discovery Center, from trimming hedges to spray painting to raking, whatever the needs of the organizations are. And we're proud to say that this April, our team, through Tyndall Cares Month, committed over 400 hours, making a difference right here in our local communities that we serve. And then here are just a few other ways that we give back through volunteerism. Talk a little bit about the Flow Bus. Last year, I had the privilege of volunteering with the Flow Bus. It stands for the Free Library on Wheels. So it was really an honor to hand out books at CC Washington that was written in Spanish language to students, such as The Lion King, Frozen, different books like that for small children, so that they could enjoy reading American classics in their own native languages. Just seeing the smiles on these kids' faces when we were handing out the books is super rewarding. So that's one of the ways that we give back through volunteerism. Another is we may sponsor, say, a beach cleanup, but our team's committed to getting out and volunteering to clean up our beaches. It's not only great for team building, but just to keep our beaches clean so that we can maintain the world's most beautiful beaches. One of the bigger ways that we give back is through getting out in the community and teaching financial literacy. It's really for all stages, whether you're 5 or you're 95. Our team's very passionate about helping everyone build a better financial future, whether it's out in elementary schools teaching 5th graders how to count money, what it is, how to spend it, more importantly, how to save it, or we're out teaching seniors in high school how to build their credit so that they can have a better financial life. Or we're just parents teaching our kids not to make the same mistakes that we made so that they can live a better life. If any one of you is in here and you're a parent and you try to teach your kids we try to teach our kids needs versus wants, well, I know as a parent of a 23-year-old, our kids don't always listen to us, right? Sometimes it just takes that information coming from someone else for it to really soak in. And then another way that we give back is teaching just different fraud education. So we'll go to the Council on Aging and teach the elderly how not to fall victim to these different fraud scams that are happening out there, and adults as well, because the scammers are getting more and more sophisticated every day. So in closing, Tyndall, we support our local communities. It's part of who we are. It's our core. It's our foundation. We give back to our communities and to our member owners, which directly goes right back into our local communities. We've been around since 1956, As we approach our 70th birthday, we celebrate being a part of this community that has been through so much, but has also flourished so much. Thank you all for your time. Thank you to the Bay County Chamber. And with that, I am going to pass it on to Joe. Thank you.
Thanks, Jason, and thanks for all that you do for our community, because y'all play a vital role in our community, and we appreciate that. So thank you for sponsoring today, and thank you for the message. All right, so every month our chamber chairman of the board gives an update on everything the chamber's doing. So today we have our electrifying, you like that, Shane? Chairman Shane Boyette to come up and give us an update on the chamber. And Shane, as you're coming up, I have a trivia question for you.
Gulf of America.
So, good answer. So why did the light bulb, energy efficient of course, join the Bay District Schools?
Bay District Schools? I don't know, man. You got me. You got me.
It wanted to be a little brighter.
A little bright. Yeah, you gotta watch Joe. Even if I would have given a correct answer, he would have came up with something else. Yeah, probably. Well, good morning, everybody. Thank you all for being here once again to celebrate First Friday on the second Friday. You mentioned that at the lead of your conversation, and I had that discussion in my office yesterday. I'm like, oh yeah, tomorrow's First Friday. They're like, no, it's not. I was like, yeah, actually on Chamber it is, so get with the program. But anyways, I'm happy to see all of you here today taking time out of your schedule to come and fellowship and network with us in the midst of summer. There's a lot of other things we can be doing, so we appreciate y'all being here today. So on behalf of Patrick Chapin, our CEO, and the Chamber staff, we welcome you. And we'd like to thank Tyndall Federal Credit Union once again for being our sponsor today. Thank you, Jason, for delivering your sponsorship message. And I'd also like to thank Robin Shader with the Bay County Public Library for being here with us today as well. We look forward to hearing from you in just a few minutes, so thank you for being here. Looking forward to investors. So our Vision Investor Program is off and running. We've got two great new partners that have come alongside us, Payne Care of Florida and Hand Arundel Harrison and Sale Law Firm. So we're continue to grow that program, and I think we're up to, 11 now, or up 12, 13? All right, we're getting there. Here we go. So, so we appreciate this commitment, and this is really, really special and important to me because the folks that you see listed here on the screen, they're really investing in our chamber. It's one thing to be a member, it's another thing to invest in the future. And the additional funds that we get from these folks are really going to help us take this chamber to the next level. If you're interested in joining this list, please see Patrick Chapin here after the program or anytime really during the week if you want to learn more about the Vision Investor Program. So we're halfway through the summer, and I'm halfway through my chairmanship, but who's counting? Praise God. So public speaking is not my favorite thing to do, but here we are. So we've got a lot going on. In my notes it says, summer is a slow time for the chamber, but I don't buy that. There's plenty of things going on, and I want to give you just a few updates. First and foremost, we've got a couple staffing changes, right? So Amy moved on from us, and we are so excited to welcome Sean to the chamber. Sean Kim is our new VP of Strategic Partnerships, and he will direct all of the chamber's military and governmental affairs activities going forward. And I do just want to share a couple things about Sean, and I really encourage you, here he is sitting over here next to Kong. Hey, wave to Sean. So Sean is originally from California. He attended Florida Southern College down in Lakeland where he swam for the college, so that's cool. I didn't know that. He launched the digital marketing business and later served as a law enforcement officer in Hawaii. He currently serves as a civil affairs officer in the Army Reserves, and outside of work, Sean enjoys spending time with his wife and their 2 dogs. He's also pursuing a master's in economics from Mizzou and enjoys swimming and tackling home improvement projects whenever time allows. So I encourage you to get to know Sean. Welcome Sean to the chamber. Staff update number 2. Excited to share and congratulate Lisa on a promotion. All right, cue the tears, right? Yeah, well, both. Where's the tissues? So Lisa, well-deserved, very much earned a promotion to vice president of our foundation. Her dedication to our members and passion to this community are unmatched. Her impact has been felt across every program she touches, and this promotion is a reflection of her hard work and leadership. Please join me once more in congratulating Lisa on her well-deserved promotion. All right. How am I the only one? Oh, there they go. There's the tears. You want to come up and say a few words? Okay. Yeah. Oh, this is good. All right, so last month right here in this building, we hosted the Hurricane Preparedness Seminar. Our sponsor for that was Hutt Insurance Company. Thank you, Reverend, for a reminder that we're at God's mercy when it comes to weather events. And now is the time to get prepared. Even if you missed our seminar, now is the time to have a plan for you and your family, not if, but when something impacts our area. There was a lot of great information shared and resources were shared. And, if you missed it this year, we encourage you. Hopefully we'll do it again next year to join in and make sure that you're ready for your home and your business. Also on the Chamber Foundation, Leadership Bay applications are officially open. So if you have a growing, kind of an up-and-coming employee in your organization, or if you yourself want to join the Leadership Bay program or apply for it, I encourage you to do that. Deadline is August 1st, so we only have a little ways to go before we close the application period. I went through Leadership Bay a few years ago. It's really, really a great opportunity to get to know a lot of people in a lot of different areas and learn more about our community. So you don't want to miss that for you, yourself, or someone in your organization. You can visit the Chamber website for more details, or of course, talk to Lisa. Okay, last Thursday. I want to see what's on this slide. Okay, good. I was waiting for an incriminating picture, but it's not there. Good. So last Thursday, our BYPs, our Bay Young Professionals, had the honor of volunteering at Liberty Fest at Tyndall alongside Coca-Cola and Gary's Oyster Shack / Hog Pen. They helped prepare over 1,500 meals for active duty airmen, veterans, and their families. It was a meaningful way to give back to those that serve in our community. And I do want to give a very special thanks. You can see the logo prominent there, the Coca-Cola team. So Paul, I don't think Paul Corbin is here, but maybe if there is someone else from Coca-Cola in the room. We got anybody from Coke? Wave back there. Congratulations, bang up job. They had a small army of folks out there with their sleeves rolled up and, hands deep in pork, getting these sandwiches prepared for those families. So I was happy to get to supervise that event with you guys. So that was great. Thank you once again. Okay, so upcoming chamber events to be aware of. Joe talked about it at the top of the program. Membership Appreciation Month in September. So this is something new that we're doing this year. We're sort of pivoting away from the industry appreciation and really focusing more back on all of you, all of our members. So we want to be more inclusive. We want to get, all of those awards that you saw listed. We want to recognize a lot of businesses, not just sort of the high, the big manufacturing types, which are very important to the community, but really the small business is the backbone of our economy here. So we want to recognize more people and be more inclusive in that. We need your help, right? Here's a survey, a QR code. We're going to give you a few of these things to take care of today, but take a picture of this if you would, and nominate your businesses and professionals in our community that are truly making a difference. It only takes 5 minutes, and we encourage everyone to fill it out, and we will also be sending this out in the eBiz newsletter. So if you don't catch it here, catch it in your email. But we really, really, really need your help in identifying the nominees for these different categories. On front of you is another QR code and the nomination survey. Joe, can you hold that one up just so everybody can see it? There we go. All right, thank you. Thanks, Vanna. Yep, so that's our nomination survey and also a registration form, right? So we're looking for sponsors for the lunch and other things. So we want to see you here for the lunch that we're going to do. In the past, we've done breakfast, so that's one of the changes that we're trying to make it to where we can invite more folks in and participate with us on that. So we're selling seats and sponsorships for the awards and event, and you can reach out to Jennifer. Where's Jennifer? I saw her. There she is, right here, if you want more information about that or look for it in eBiz. On the membership front, we'd like to acknowledge our chamber ambassadors each month. Our ambassadors select the Apple of Our Eye Award winners to recognize local businesses that are making a difference in our community and making it more visually appealing. We have 2 winners this month, and the first winner is going to be the new construction category. And we're excited to welcome to the stage for a picture, a Pirates Voyage Dinner and Show. And here today is General Manager David Swingle. A beautiful building over there on the other side of the beach. If you haven't got a chance to get by and see the pirate show yet, we encourage you to do that. Okay, our next award is the second one is our renovation award. Here we go. City of Callaway Recreation, or Community Center, sorry. Here to join me, the lovely Mayor Henderson. All right, so we thank you all for what you're doing to make our community a more visually appealing business place. All right, ambassadors, here we go. It's that time of year where we need to update our team competitions. So we're having a friendly competition to determine the best supportive ambassador team for 2025. They are divided. If you've been with us and following, we've got 2 teams. We've got the business casuals, led by Captain Samantha Marshall. I saw her earlier. There she is. Yep, right in front of me. And minding our bizwax, led by Captain. I wasn't finished yet. Captain Natalie Thomas. So today we're going to recognize the winning team for the second quarter, and I'm pleased to announce that the winning team is Minding Our Bizwax. All right. With 300 points, followed by the business casuals, 265, so close. We're going to get a team picture afterwards, right? Or do you want to? How do you want? Okay, cool. Very good. So congratulations to the winning team. I so much enjoy the competition that you guys have going, and look forward to seeing what happens next quarter. Got it. Okay, good. You go ahead and write that in the script for the third quarter. Okay. All right, on the membership front, after hours, July 22nd, Emerald Park Apartments on Panama City Beach is where you want to be. This event is from 4 to 6, so we want to see all of you there, getting out in the community and networking. And then today you'll find the newest edition of the Bay Biz magazine in front of you. I haven't had a chance to flip through that yet, so I encourage you all to do the same. All right, so it celebrates stories and the people in progress shaping our community. This issue shines a spotlight on CPAR and their incredible 100-year legacy in Bay County. From advocacy to community impact, their century of service reflects the spirit of connection and growth that defines our chamber, so be sure to flip through your copy today. And last but not least, we want to hear from you. Here we go. So we're gathering feedback on our First Friday events, this event, and we would really love to value your input. We've put together yet another short survey for you, but this is important. This is your chance to tell us what you think about this program, offer any suggestions that you may have on how to make this a better event. I will say, and I've said before, that when you travel around to different communities around the Panhandle especially, but really throughout the state, and you look at the number of people that show up for monthly chamber events, this is very unusual to have this many people in a room month in and month out. So we have something special. We don't want to break something or fix something. How do you say it? Fix something that ain't broke. There we go. We don't want to do that, but we want to hear from you, right? If we can do something and to make this better for you. What was that? Did you get it? Good idea. We want to make sure we, enhance this opportunity for you and make it meaningful for you as well. So let's hear from you on that. My thought is to do that. If you can't do it now, like maybe when you get in your car before you leave, just take a minute to knock that out for us. That would be great. 11 questions. This will be quick, 5 minutes, and you'll be entered for a chance to win a $100 Visa gift card. So why not do it? there's your QR code, and we want you to take care of that for us. So once again, we can make this a better event. This is your event, right? So let's make it meaningful to you. That's all I have today, folks. Appreciate you being here. We're looking forward to hearing from our program today. Thank you.
Thanks, Shane. And, you said you didn't really like public speaking, but you do it so good. But you're halfway through, so I think it'd be good for you to come up and sing maybe God Bless America for all of us. Okay, we'll wait for next time. But seriously, in all sincerity, thank you for what you do for the chamber. And Shane's, I don't see how he keeps up with all the stuff he does, and we appreciate what you do for our community, and specifically the chamber. So thank you, Shane. All right, so now it's my pleasure to introduce today's program speaker, Robin Shader. Robin is the director of the Northwest Regional Library System, a public library serving Bay, Gulf, and Liberty counties. Based here in Bay County Public Library in Panama City, she has over 25 years' experience in working in public libraries in New Jersey, Georgia, Florida, and over 15 years in administrative positions. So Robin has a Master of Library Science from Rutgers University, a Master of Public Administration from Valdosta State University, and is currently pursuing her Doctor of Public Administration degree at Valdosta State University. So if anybody doesn't know where Valdosta State University is, it's in Georgia, sort of west of the Okefenokee Swamp. It's my alma mater too, so I appreciate that. Please help me in welcoming Robin Shader up to the mic. And I do have a trivia question for Robin, too.
Okay.
So why was the math book so sad in the library?
Can I phone a friend?
Oh, nope.
Because I got 3 librarians right there.
Why was the math book sad in the library?
Nobody checked it out.
It was full of problems.
Oh, okay. Did you get these jokes from a book at the library?
It sounds like it.
All right, well, thank you very much for the opportunity to speak with you all today about the library. I promised them I would keep my remarks under 2 hours, so I appreciate your attention. That's a joke. Okay. So yes, we do have a library system in 3 counties, but today I'm going to focus on what we do in Bay County. But first, oh wait, hold on. I think I'm supposed to do that. There we go. So we do have a library, the Bay County Library in Panama City on 11th Street. We have the Panama City Beach Public Library, and the City of Parker has a small library as well. And we also have our mobile library, which, I don't think my laser's working. Anyway, it's on the little map there. It's really cute. It's bigger than that in real life, but, and we take that to different parts of the community that maybe aren't too close to a library, so they can have library service as well. So the first thing I want to do is give you a few fun facts. I hope they're fun. The first one, in the summertime, we do a lot of programs for school-age children. We're trying to keep them reading over the summer so they don't have the summer slide reading loss when they go back to school. And so the children's librarians are fantastic. They do a wonderful job attracting kids to come in and keeping them reading. And I did want to share with you that in the month of June alone, in the Bay County libraries, we checked out over 18,500 books, not movies or anything, but books. So children are reading, so that's fantastic. We're very happy about that. Fun fact, too, there are over 16,000 public libraries in the United States, and that is more than all of the Starbucks combined. And there's a lot of Starbucks. And more than all the McDonald's combined. So there are maybe more libraries than you knew. Okay, one more fun fact. This is my favorite. That library programs are very, very popular. And the number of people who attend library programs, this is from 2019, is more than the number of people who attend Major League Baseball, National Football League, and National Basketball Association games combined. So your takeaway today is that library programs are more popular than professional sports. Okay, here's some numbers for Bay County. That's the 3 libraries plus the mobile library we have in Bay County. We have an average of 17,000 visits a month. This is between October and May, so when our summer statistics hit, that's going to go up. But 17,000 people coming in every month, borrowing 29,000 physical items, so books and movies, things like that. And we have usually around 77 programs, 1,400 attendees. We also have a digital collection. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. So you can download ebooks, audiobooks, popular magazines, and we have about 14,500 borrows a month for that. And one thing I just want to point out is, though I hear a lot of people say, well, you know, why do we still have libraries? We can get everything online. But people still prefer a physical book, especially when they're reading with children. They want to sit down with that physical book, and we see that in our statistics every month. We do a lot of programming, and just want to show you that most of the attendees are children and families. We do a lot of stuff, and it's fantastic. We have programs for all ages. Story times are very popular. We do programs for toddlers and preschoolers. And it's not just somebody pulling a book off a shelf and reading it to children. There's a lot of work that goes in. We have professional staff who develop these programs. They do get to hear stories, but they learn concepts, so letters, numbers. They have that, you see that screen in the back there, paid for through a grant from our foundation. And they work on their motor skills. You can see that parachute thing is very popular. They learn how to get ready to go to kindergarten. So they come into the room, they sit down, they listen to the teacher. Now, if you've ever been to one of these, it's kind of chaos, but that's the idea, that they learn how to get ready to go to kindergarten. We have a lot of programs for adults as well. Jigsaw puzzles, super popular now. We had a puzzle challenge, so it's like you have these tables with 4 people. If we put a puzzle with 300 pieces in front of you and said, okay, go, fast as you can, put that together. That's what the challenge is like, and it's a lot of fun to watch. I'm not sure how long it took them, but they won the last one, the Pinot Puzzlers. Yeah, I don't know what the prize was. It might have been that. We have a lot of live music programs. Most of the time, these are funded by our Friends of the Library group. I know Shelley, who had been a longtime board member, is here, so we really appreciate their support. We also have opportunities for people to learn how to play an instrument. We have the Ukulele Social Club. If you come to the library never having played a ukulele before, in 5 minutes you can play a song, guaranteed. Now, you might not like that song. Row, row, row your boat might not be your favorite song, or, yeah, but you can learn pretty quickly. It's a great instrument. We also have a dulcimer group, and that group has been playing for a couple of years, and now they do performances in the community. So we actually have a house band at the library. It's a dulcimer band, but that's pretty cool. We have book groups. This is the Chapter Chat program is a partnership with WJHG Channel 7, and our Bay County Library Foundation gives money so we can buy extra books so everyone can read it in advance. That's just one of many book groups that we have. We've got a new one now that started that meets downtown after work hours, so if you're interested, that might be an opportunity to participate. We do a lot of technology classes because we offer technology in the library. We have computers with internet and Microsoft Office programs, and so there are still people who want to learn more about those types of things. We also have a digital media lab with podcasting equipment and video editing equipment, so we teach those programs as well if anybody's interested in that. The library also has a lot of things you might not think of, some non-traditional items. We do loan jigsaw puzzles, we have telescopes, we have a NASA solar system ambassador on staff, is also sitting right down there, Kelsey, so we do a lot of programs with that. We do loan ukuleles and dulcimers, so if you think you want to try out a new instrument but you don't want to spend the money yet, you can come on in and borrow it for 3 weeks. We have cake pans. I mean, maybe you make a dinosaur one year for your kid, but you're not going to make a dinosaur every year, so then you donate it to the library. We have lots of those. We have sewing machines we're about to add to our catalog. I just found out yesterday we have mahjong sets, so if you want to learn how to play that. So anyway, lots of cool stuff. Okay, so Libby is an app you can put on your phone or your device that will allow you to download the ebooks and audiobooks and popular magazines. We have over 40,000 of them in the collection. If you need help getting that set up, call the library. We do a lot of one-on-one training. We do device advice programs, so we can help you get that set up. And the good thing about that is you can use the downloadables anytime, day or night. You never have to return anything, so there's never any overdues. So that's pretty good if you're on the go, like I know a lot of you are. Or if you're traveling a lot in the car, listening to audiobooks, that's a great way to pass the time. Okay, our local history department is kind of tucked away in the Bay County Library in the corner of the adult services area, but they have a couple things you might be interested in. First of all, they do business and building histories. So maybe you've moved into a building downtown, your office is there, and you think it might be haunted. You can call the library and see, maybe we have some research on that. And they also do research on different buildings and businesses as well. We have a large collection of old photographs in our collection, so there's historic views of the community, and you can search that just like you would in our catalog for a book. You can search, so if you type in Bay County Chamber of Commerce, a couple things come up. There's that picture down there on the bottom when the hospitality car from Tillman Chevrolet on 15th Street was presented to the chamber members. So that is the chamber hospitality car. It was a 1963 Chevy Impala wagon. Very cool. Yeah. Local History also has a genealogy collection for those of you researching your family history, and we have Ancestry.com, so that might be of interest as well. Okay, so the libraries also have meeting space. Bay County Library has a 4-person study room you can use. We also have the Digital Media Lab. So if you want to do a podcast, you can use that room. You just register, you sign up at the desk, at the reference desk, and you can go in there and use the Rodecaster Pro podcasting equipment. As I said before, we do offer classes on how to use that, but if you already know, you can just use the room. We give you a laptop. You can do your podcast or whatever. So we get a lot of use of that. We also have a meeting space at the Bay County Library that can fit up to 100 people. Now, businesses do pay to use that, but it's very reasonable, so you can do that as well. And the beach has some meeting space as well, the beach library. Okay, so we have here, so there's the beach library, upper left, Bay County Public Library, the little Parker Library, it's about 1,000 square feet, totally renovated after Hurricane Michael when the roof came off, so it's kind of fresh and new looking in there. And our mobile library as well, and we're happy to provide service to you. We are librarians and we are here to help, so please let us know if we can do that. And that's it, thank you.
Thanks, Robin, and I appreciate the fun facts because that shows how relevant and vital the library system is today as it ever has been. So sometimes we think of only books, but there's so many things that the library does for our community and such a vital asset for our community, and we appreciate all that you do and all that you bring to our community, so thank you. All right, well, we're actually running a little bit ahead of schedule, so I got time for about 15 or 20 more jokes. I'll hold those for later. But you'll probably get back some of your time today. But right now is the time of the program where if you have a community announcement, if you'll start making your way down to the front to Tamara over with the microphone, please hold these announcements for only non-charitable organizations, 15 seconds or less, and only one announcement per nonprofit per person. And everybody, please listen up.
Just kidding. All right, good morning, everybody. Tiffany Swan, Panama City Ballet. We have our casting call August 10th for our 2025 Nutcracker, again, with the live orchestra. So you guys, it's over at Tony's. Register, PanamaCityBallet.com.
Good morning, everybody. Beth with the Bay Building Industries Association. Our Professional Women in Building is hosting our first annual Bill Black Wild Game Luncheon on October 10th at Captain Anderson's. We are in desperate need of silent auction items, so if anybody's interested in donating, please see me after.
Hey, Amy from Bay Ed Foundation. We are looking for Take Stock in Children mentors. You give two lunches a month for your mentee, and when they graduate from high school, they get a scholarship from Bay Ed Foundation. So I don't know why you wouldn't do it. Come see me.
Hi, Briley Daniels, United Way of Northwest Florida. Stuff the Bus is August 2nd from 9 to 12 at your local Walmart.
Hello, Nicole Mayo with Humble House Ministries. Our Swing to Save golf tournament is September 12th. We're looking for sponsorships and teams. You can sponsor anywhere from $150 to $5,000. If you're interested, please come and see me. We need you desperately.
Hey, Lauren Campbell, Gulf Coast State College Foundation. Our annual dinner is coming up September 26th at Hotel Indigo downtown. It's a brand new type of event. It's going to be really exciting, and sponsorships are available.
Hey, 850 Heroes for Heroes is registration is open for our annual 9/11 Memorial Stair Climb. So we need sponsors. If you want to climb 110 stories, come climb, and volunteers.
Hi, I'm Jody Asbell with the Arc of the Bay. Our 9th annual fashion show is coming up on July 26th. We are still looking for silent auction items for tickets to great events in the area. And any auction baskets you want to do, I'll have flyers out in the lobby after the meeting. Thanks.
Hey, my name is Melody Larson, and I am here on behalf of Angel House Bereavement Center. We are hosting our first annual golf tournament, and it's the Cal G. Squires inaugural golf tournament. It's in October, and I'll have flyers out in the front.
Everybody knows me. I'm Captain Rick Corley, and I'm giving a talk at the Callaway Center that they showed earlier. I think it's 522 Beulah on the 17th. If you don't know a lot about the inland waterway, it's called Barging into the 21st Century. And I did this talk starting back in 2000, and I do it ever so often for some of these organizations. So if you're looking for a speaker, I will. Give me a name. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm here this morning representing the Panama City Symphony, and there's a lot going on with the symphony, but the one thing I wanted to talk about was the chorus, the choir. We have a children's choir and adult choir that we're putting together, and they're having auditions. So we need our singers, PanamaCitySymphony.org. Go check it out so you can get the date to audition. We need your singers.
Good morning, Shelley Clark with the Bay County League of Women Voters. We are having a library program in civic education. This Thursday, we're participating with the National Day of Action in honoring the late Congressman John Lewis. It's the 5th anniversary of his passing, and he was an icon in our country for the development of civil and human rights. So it's a free public program this Thursday at the Public Library on the 11th.
All right, thank you for coming up. I just realized I don't even know who I even offered to come up. I said non-charitable, but I meant to say non-profit charitable organizations. So, yeah. And that's why the disclosure about the recording was out there this morning. So, and I also got a text message while I was up here, so I took a snapshot of one of the barcodes that Shane put up, and somebody texted me and said, so does the MC and a bank guy have a camouflaged iPhone cover? Yes, it's original duck cover, camouflage. And if you really want to take it to the next level, I've got the matching wristband on my watch. So I appreciate that text. Again, thank you to our sponsors this morning, Tyndall Federal Credit Union, our beverage and our coffee sponsors. And we got a raffle also. Anyway, our beverage sponsors, Arc of the Bay and Coca-Cola, and our entertainment, iHeartMedia. And so we appreciate everybody being here today. We have a raffle, and who is the raffle from this morning? Harriman Plant Services. So we have this nice plant. Joe Holt, Trustmark Bank. What a coincidence. Just kidding. Let's see. John Perillo, Tyndall Federal Credit Union. All right. Well, thanks again for being here this morning, and we look forward to seeing you again on August 1st at the next First Friday. Thanks for being here.